Hey everyone, welcome to
Um,
another episode of Competition. This time it's a unique one. Usually we have people of our demographic here. Someone special, Mr. Uttsav Mishra, who's been the coach of the senior Indian badminton team for over 7 years now. Uh, a little bit about him. He's closely worked with Saina Nehwal. He's an enthusiastic man himself. He is involved a badminton coaching firm here in Bangalore as well, where he encourages people to play badminton more often. Uh, but obviously, introductions are best heard out of the people themselves. So, Mr. Mishra, if you could give us a little gist of what you do, who you are, it would be great.
mhm. Okay, hi Sarthak. Good evening, everyone. So instead of me as an old person introducing myself, you, the future of the country, I would like to know what all you do. Everyone there, which class you are, which particular stream you know. So
Okay.
I think my story is on now.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm Sarthak. I'm part of ViDe Sports, where we're trying to cover college sports. We think that college sports is
Okay.
very underrated, that there is talent, and it's limited to the infrastructure of the college they go to. But there are
Mm-hmm.
kids waking up early in the morning, putting in the effort, putting in the work, yet not
Mm-hmm.
rewarded. Um don't have the necessary means to even push a little further. Like the max amount of recognition they get is by being university players. Um, Tournaments aren't being telecasted like it is in other countries. We want to change that. Obviously, this is a small step towards that direction. So that's basically about me.
So you can't exactly. I think let's begin from here. So what I am understanding, what you have told me that there are no tournaments for university level, but apparently what my understanding on the subject is interversity certificate is all India interversity certificate is as important and as valuable as participating in senior national championship.
So
Yeah,
it exists.
continue. Sorry. Yeah.
So it exists, but it doesn't get the necessary, broad coverage it requires. For example, their contemporaries in college don't really know about those,
Mm-hmm.
inter-university tournaments.
Mm-hmm. I think it is also Sarthak, see, I come from a very very orthodox background, right? I come from maybe a middle class family, so every time I to had to fetch water for myself,
Hmm.
and I believe in same. So if you want to achieve something, if you want to go somewhere, if you have a destination, where you have to go, you have to work hard for it.
For sure.
Nobody else gonna help you out, right? You have to program your schedule, or you have to program your academics. So everything is in your own hands, rather than you thinking, because nobody's gonna come and help you. I mean, yes, today's generation is little more information technology prone, but again, it is also about how interested you are to reach there. Everything won't come to you through information technology. Don't just completely depend upon that.
Yeah.
Have some anticipation, anticipate dates, anticipate to go talk to people in your college. Definitely, if you show your interest to your sports dean, or whoever the concerned person is, they must be getting circulars from the university, the with what they are affiliated to. Then they can, you show your interest, and then they will send the entry.
Yeah.
It is up to you how you program it.
Uh-huh. So what we at Vidsports is trying to do as an added effort is to like cover it in the form
Mm-hmm.
of videos and photographs. That's what we did recently in a couple of college
Mm-hmm.
tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
We went out and
Mm-hmm.
we
Mm-hmm.
took videos, we took photographs, and basically building this college sports community. So even people
Mm-hmm.
who don't play sports know that this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, in the college I went to, Oxford College of Engineering, they didn't know my hockey team
Mm-hmm.
existed. Even though in the
Mm-hmm.
hockey, community, hockey college community, they knew a lot about our team because we were a strong team. So that's what we're trying to build on.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Now I can understand a little bit of
Yeah.
what you are trying to tell me and where you're trying to go. Like,
Yeah.
it's very good to make a module. Everywhere in India, always there's a system which lacks. We have grown always as an individual. It was never the system. So always like what I told, take your initiative and develop it. Meet people, know and perform. This is what our generation was, and I'm really happy that you are trying to make or build a system for it, so that for rest of the people it won't be very difficult to reach or attain what they want to get in life. And I'm really impressed with the idea of it. Really great, man. Keep it up.
That's
It
all we
is
do.
needed,
Thank you
in
so much.
fact.
So, coming to badminton as a sport,
Mhm.
yeah. So, what do you think badminton as a sport can be improved at college level? Like, since because of lack of infrastructure, not many tournaments are being held at college level, and because of that, players are not able to participate as well. So, what do you think can be improved from either ways, from the players as well as other things as well? Other factors depend on it. So, what do you think can be changed for badminton as a sport at college level?
Okay, so Megharsh, right? So Megharsh,
Yeah, yeah,
can I make it a little complicated now?
yeah,
You
sure.
know, to so to understand it, first we must understand what is sport or what is performance in sport. So I think we definitely would want to know the definition of it. And if I ask a lot of people, in case if I ask it from you also, then you'll find it very difficult to put it in words because the concept is not clear.
Yeah,
Right? If I ask you what is performance in sport and what is a sport, right? So how will you
yeah,
define it? So let's take it that way. What is a sport first? Then we think about how to improve the game and skill set during the college days, where you already have burden of studies, right?
yeah,
This is what you want to know.
yeah,
So first we understand sport is or maybe performance in sport is to have specific strength in your specific set of muscles with the right skill. That is called skill, can be mentioned as reflex, hand leg coordination, eye leg coordination. So it is about doing a specific task, right? If I do a lot of sudoku, right, if I play with numbers, definitely it makes my brain better to do maths
perform.
better,
Yeah, yeah,
right? Perform better
yeah,
in
yeah,
maths.
yeah,
Or right? Or if I sit with a chessboard, keep playing chess, definitely it is going to improve my skill set for chess.
yeah,
Same way badminton, it is a task, right? If a rickshaw puller, if he keeps pulling rickshaw, I can't pull that rickshaw for so long with three people sitting behind, cycle rickshaw, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing is, with the practice, he has developed his body into that particular doing that, performing that particular task.
yeah,
Same way, if we come to badminton, it's a task. Don't think it's a discipline. It's not a rocket science, but
yeah,
it is very important if you want to perform, to develop those particular set of muscles and reflexes what you need in badminton most, right? That goes to,
yeah,
so there are three kind of different combinations work, right? Unconscious mind, subconscious mind, conscious mind, and performance, right?
yeah.
We practice with conscious mind till it is conceived by subconscious mind. That is
Yeah.
called muscle memory. That goes
Okay.
to your muscle automatically. Like, how our neurons flow from top to down, right?
Yeah,
If I
yeah,
pelt a stone on your face, right, what will happen? Suddenly your first thing what your body will react to is your eyes will get closed. Then you'll try ducking it. Then your hand will come up. It is not that your leg is gonna come up, right? So
yeah,
this is a natural system. It's a process, correct? So you have to develop. If in badminton you need your leg to go first to protect your face, then we will have to train and make our legs stronger to protect our face. You got it?
Yeah.
So in badminton also it is all about practice, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you s- you I mean, all of you must be having a lot of friends to play with, right?
Yeah.
Right, you have a set of people with same set of mind. So
Yep.
why
Yeah.
don't you all pick racket and practice every day? I'm not
Yeah.
saying that you all go sit out, spend a lot of time on social media. That is your life, you have to do it. But I see most of the children in this age are spending their entire life on social media, on phone, sitting, chit chatting, doing nothing, which is prudent,
Yeah.
or which is going to help them in future. See, you know with sports you learn so many things, like you learn to lose. The first thing in life, the first and most important thing in life is to learn to lose. The day you lose, then only you get the zeal to win,
Win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great. Yeah.
right?
for
Yeah.
sure.
So many things are there, and best thing is you will be getting into the best habit of keeping yourself fit and healthy for lifelong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever realized sports is the only field where you cannot buy a medal or a degree? You cannot. Sports is the
Yeah.
only field.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I mean, that will be very a big debate if I start. But I will, as far as my understanding is, sports is the only place where, like a Wimbledon, right? It
Mm-hmm.
cannot be bought. You have
Exactly.
to win it. You have to earn it. So a
Yeah.
child or a boy or a young person learns to work hard to achieve the
Mm-hmm.
sense
Yeah.
of achievement every day. Like if you go for practice, if you hit some really fantastic smash or a very good dribble or a drop shot, it gives you a sense of achievement. That happiness is such that you can perform other tasks better because you are happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Consumption of more oxygen makes keeps your mind healthy, your memory, everything. It's just that we have to organize our days. See, you have to understand. You have your engineering going on simultaneously. You want to perform to
Yeah.
understand the sport better. I have explained you what is sport.
Mm-hmm.
It means you have to practice, you have to work on those particular set of muscles which is going to perform for that particular task called badminton or hockey.
Yeah.
You need to understand it and then practice it. So make friends, pool of friends and play every day,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
automatically you will improve gradually. If there are some corrections, there are a lot of ways to understand corrections and correct it and unlearn it.
Yeah.
But it is up to you completely.
So I
And I
Sure.
think it is very important. It is very important, sorry, it is very important for you to, along with the platform which you are creating, is great platform. Along with this, if you can create a platform for your friends or pals to play also, I
mm-hmm.
mean, that
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
bring in great unity in the college,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
everybody will be working for the same cause. And trust me, sports is unity.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Uh,
all play same sport, you see her, it's just pure fun,
yep.
Yeah.
So I
right?
think
So I think you add it.
Yeah, so I think the part where you said, playing sports actually teaches you failure, how to lose. And once I started playing hockey and I started to lose, I hadn't played hockey until I was 16 years old. And once I started playing hockey, once I turned 16, a lot of the things on my personal side, a lot of failures and losses didn't really affect me as much because I knew you wake up and go back right to practice, go back right to working hard. So yeah, for sure
Correct, correct.
with us.
Right, right. So it is very important for every child, especially in today's scenario. I see a lot of unwanted. I hear a lot of unwanted news around. Right.
Mhm.
It's only because those kids, I don't think they know how to lose.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Unless until you lose, you cannot win. It's not
Okay.
that I've always been a great performer, or in coaching, or as a sports person. I started playing very quite late, and or rather I became serious in sport very late. It's
Yeah.
just that the when I lost, I suddenly realized, there's something lacking
Yeah.
in me. which I
You know,
need
I just
to,
want I
cover.
wanted to ask something in between. Sorry, but
Mm,
back in your college days, since you took
mm.
up badminton as your, sport, how closely were you associated during that time? How much dedication did you give to it? How much time you gave for it during your college time? How did you do that?
It's a difficult. Now I'm old. Yeah, I'm getting old, so I keep forgetting a lot of things. So
No, no,
what
no
I would
problem.
say, my only concern was to manage my time better.
Yeah,
I mean, before we could go to something, let's go to basics of life. Is time is money, time is everything,
yeah,
right? So it is just that how you manage your day.
yeah.
Everything
Makes
depends
sense.
upon that. How
Yeah,
much can you give it to badminton? See, in the world also, if I like any player, let's take any you name any player in the world, top 10, top
yeah,
5, anyone, right? If they start playing, if we feed them properly, they cannot sustain on court for more than 1.5 hours. So the
yeah,
quality time of 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes warm up,
yeah,
1 hour of on court drill, and another half an hour of their basic fitness, little regime of fitness can be added. So
yeah,
2 hours a day can help
yeah, yeah,
you achieve something in life, definitely in terms of
yeah, yeah,
sports. If you want to badminton or hockey,
yeah,
it's just that you have to divide your you have to make your schedule better.
yeah, yeah,
Everything can be achieved. It is
yeah,
not
yeah,
that time demanding thing. It's just that
yeah,
it needs to be managed well.
yeah. And speaking of career, what are your thoughts of badminton as a career option back when you started playing badminton until right now? How do you think it's evolved from during your time? Your thoughts on that?
Actually, you can't compare it. It has gone,
Yeah,
beyond imagination. How we used to
yeah, yeah,
play and how things are those days now with leagues getting in. I'm the technical
yeah.
director for this Awadhe Warriors team in
Award
Premier
Warriors,
Badminton
yeah,
League
yeah,
also.
yeah. I
Yeah,
came for a
so
match as
there are a lot
well
of, yeah. So
years ago. Yeah,
yeah, so there are lot of it's a big change which cannot be compared at all.
yeah,
The
yeah,
players being sold for, like one of my wards earlier, Laksh, he's now doing very good for India. So he was
yeah.
being sold for 32 lakh. I mean that's a fantastic money.
That's a lot of money
And
actually. Yeah,
most of the, yeah, so you see Satvik, you see
yeah,
India is
yeah,
evolved as a badminton hub, right?
yeah.
And
True, true.
I think it can be definitely true. You can pick it as a career, but the thing is, again, what I would say is don't leave what is in your hand for
Yeah,
what is not.
yeah.
You have
Absolutely.
to
Yeah,
work
makes sense.
together by
Yeah,
managing it well. Be smart,
yeah,
right? So, hmm. And ultimately, it is teaching you lots. It is teaching
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You're being healthy, fit, fine, everything. So many things. You're not getting addicted to something which is bad.
yeah,
And addiction is good for life also sometimes,
For sure.
right? You getting
Mhm.
addicted to
Yeah,
badminton will always keep you happy and healthy. You see the
yeah, yeah.
amount of
yeah,
happiness you get after hitting a good smash. You cannot
yeah,
compare
Absolutely.
it with anything else, right?
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
So get into this habit.
yeah. So, hi, Mr. Uttsav. I'm Shruti. So, I
Yeah.
actually just
Right.
graduated high school, and yeah, I'm a badminton player myself. So,
Mm-hmm.
actually, like being a badminton player, I do face a few issues while playing. So, since
Mm-hmm.
badminton is actually like it's traditionally a sport that it requires you to move a lot around the court, right? So, like, what would you suggest to increase movement speed on court?
That's a very difficult question, Shruti, because in such short span of time, I can't explain all those things. But definitely, you need to work on your leg strength, agility, and what exactly you're looking for is, it's a vast subject what you have asked me. What
Yeah, so I'll
exactly
just give
you're
you an
looking for?
example. So, suppose someone gives me a clear shot, and then I
Mm-hmm.
receive that clear shot, and then after I receive it, they give me a drop shot. So, I need to run from the back of the court to the front. So, I have a problem actually, like moving from one part of the court to the other, like the
Mm.
farther end. So yeah,
Mm.
basically I just want to know how I can improve my speed.
See, if you have problem in moving forward, then definitely you need to add lot of lunges in your activities, your leg
Hmm.
workout. Lunges is where the basic strength lies in badminton, because
Yeah.
90% of the net movement you have to go lunge and go. So just
Okay.
keep doing a lot of lunges, running, weight training. In badminton, if you have leg strength, you have everything. Legs
Yeah.
and core are the basic thing, because you imagine yourself retrieving all the shuttles. No one can beat
Yeah.
you,
True.
right? So it is about
Yeah.
movement. You
Okay.
can do different kind of runnings. You can do a lot of agility exercises. You can do lunges, different lunges, adding weights to it, without weights. Do a lot of jumps.
Hmm.
So you have to just keep your legs. And one more thing, if you don't strengthen your leg and keep playing badminton, you might get injured also.
Okay.
So it is utmost important for you to strengthen your legs.
Okay.
Without that, I mean, if you play for 4 days, please make sure 2 days or on the same day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you do some strengthening exercises also for your body. For that, you can use basic loop bands, therabands,
Okay.
different static exercises, jumps, bench jumps. So there are so many exercises which you can do. But the thing is, strengthening of leg is very important. Please do that, and your back. I don't know
Okay.
how, since you are mentioning you're finding difficult to pull your body forward. So I'm sure there's some problem with the back also. I mean, a little, your core needs to be strengthened also.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
please make sure you work on your lower body.
So yeah, this is just out of curiosity. So
Mm.
what in your opinion would be like the most difficult badminton skill to master?
Difficult. Playing badminton itself is very difficult. Yeah.
uh,
Playing badminton.
yeah.
uh, Playing badminton, everything depends upon your hand-eye coordination, your judgments, your brain, shuttle coming, traveling at the speed of 400. What else do you
Hmm.
expect? What is more challenging in life than this,
Yes.
right?
True.
Correct. You have to take the judgment, when shuttle is in the air only. You have to calculate whether it is gonna fall in or out. Right,
Yeah.
so it is always challenging to play badminton. In badminton, the basic science, body science says never stretch. In badminton, you are never straight. Either you are
Yeah.
stretched left, right, up, down, all the sides of the planet on this, how God has created, whatever has been created, you are stretched to that side. You're
Yeah.
never straight. And when
Okay.
you are done with your stretches on court, you are on the stretcher on side of the court. you know so it is.
Yeah.
So it is badminton, but yes, what I feel in badminton, the most difficult thing is up to an individual. Maybe again, like I said earlier, right? It's a skill set of muscles, and it's a strength in your muscles.
Yeah.
Right? If you see Sachin, his hand-eye coordination is very good in cricket. Right? Why he's a great
Yeah.
batsman? It's not that he's a god or he's someone extraordinary. It's just that his hand reaction with his eye, is such
Yeah,
fantastic that he can manipulate with the
True.
ball.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
So in badminton, see, if you may find you may find that drop is the most difficult stroke to play, right? But
Yeah.
maybe I will feel toss is difficult because my arms are weak. So it
Okay.
is up to an individual. It cannot be generic.
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
But yes, since you play badminton, so I would say you have to groom yourself, in a way where nothing remains weak. Your strength should become, you know your weakness should also become your strength. You're already
yeah,
strong somewhere, right? Your movements,
Yeah.
you definitely work on your movement, because gradually everybody will get to know, if I give a shuttle to you at the back, and then later if I keep in front, you find it difficult, you lose
Yeah.
balance, right? So
Hmm.
you need to work on those things.
So, yeah, in your experience as a coach, like throughout all these
Hmm.
years, what is one thing that you have been most proud about? Like one thing which you commend yourself for?
That question cannot be answered. I never thought about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I've always felt proud of my students, people whom I worked with,
Mhm.
but I never kept myself in between anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
right? Because if
Yeah.
I seriously, I never put.
Okay.
I was just doing my job. I was just doing my work. I was just living my passion.
Mhm.
So
Hmm.
when you are into passion, when you are living your passion, you never keep yourself anywhere in between. Rather, every day you feel that you lack somewhere, so that you can cross that hurdle.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Right? The satisfaction brings in saturation. They say,
Oof.
not they say.
Yeah.
I
My
say.
God. Mhm.
Yeah.
So the day you are satisfied, day you are happy with it, or happy with yourself, you will find difficult to improve.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Speaking about
So
passion,
always stay hungry.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking about passion, you recently tweeted out a very nice photo from back in 2004 of the SAF Games in Islamabad. Care to give our
Yeah,
listeners
yeah.
and us a little bit of context on about that moment?
That is the proudest moment of my life. I mean, seeing that tricolor going up in the air
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
the gold. I mean, got goosebumps, almost had tears in my eyes. And especially the best part, if you have read about that tweet, if you have read the tweet, there's
Mhm.
a team manager, Miss Damayanti Tambe. She was also national champion earlier.
Mhm.
So her husband was a war prisoner. I think is still a war prisoner. I think the 71 war. He was captured by Pakistan. I think he's still there in Pakistan prison. A lot of efforts have. You must, Mr. Flight Lieutenant Vijay Tambe. You all must
Yeah.
read about him.
Okay.
So she
Okay.
was the team manager with us. She was a team manager. This I mean, I knew there was a feeling inside me. The same country has taken a husband. Even I think after 1.5 years of marriage, he got caught and he was in Pakistan. So she searched for him, everything, and then she was standing with us in the same country. National anthem was being played and with the tricolor going up. There's a really proud feeling. This is what all I remember a little now, not too much of it. But yes, the proudest and happiest moment of my life that was. I met Parvez Musharraf also. I mean, small things I remember. He had come for the inauguration.
Yeah.
But the only thing which still I remember and I'll never forget was Damayanti ma'am. I'm still in touch with her.
I guess
That's yeah.
COVID forced us to really go back and dig a little about our past and remember a couple of the moments.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to ask one more thing. What do you want to say to all college people who take up sport as their, whether it's a profession or as just want to improve on the game? What do you want to tell to all our viewers who are watching this? What do you want to say about people who take up sports at the college level?
A piece of advice or anything at
Yeah,
all.
piece of advice, anything.
I'm assuming what I'm telling is taken by all sincere people. If somebody is trying to take something in life, definitely the person is sincere. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So what I would suggest is first learn to enjoy sports. The first step is learn to enjoy it. Because unless until you enjoy it, you will never take sport in a wider angle of where you're making mistakes or the fun of it. Don't miss the fun part of it. Don't make it a burden, and you will really enjoy it.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
then focus on your you like you just mentioned earlier. So this thing is always there that every session is important. Go with something called pre-practice. I've divided practice in three parts, right? Pre-practice preparation, practice, and post-practice preparation. So pre-practice means you have to tell yourself, you have to you know get onto the court with a determination. You keep talking to yourself. If the talking to yourself is very important for a sports person. What
Mhm.
is he doing? Is he doing it right or wrong? If he's corrected it or not, that leads to a lot of frustration also. That's the reason I always told that's the reason I told you learn to enjoy, because the frustration will not let you enjoy. or not let you correct, because with frustration you will do a lot of mistakes.
Yeah,
With an open
absolutely.
mind you will not,
Yeah.
right? So, and whenever you get on court, you go with the determination that today I will, I'll sharpen my drops. Today I'll just focus on my movements. I'll come what may, I will not leave single shuttle. So gradually it's a process of 100% every day.
Yeah.
If I give my 80% today, tomorrow I will be able to give my 81% only.
Yeah.
When will I achieve 101? When will I break the threshold of my capacity? Because to excel, you need to break the threshold of your capacity. You
Yep.
need to be 101, then 110, 100, 200. Like if I give 100%, if I give 80% now, then how will I be able to achieve 120% in how many years? So it is
Yeah.
about being sincere and truthful to yourself. You're doing
Absolutely.
everything against odds. Your pulse will go 150. You'll go out of breath. You will fall down. You may pull your leg muscles. You may pull your arm, whatever. But the thing is, still you have to keep going.
Yeah.
Delivering 100% of your capacity every day is most important. You unknowingly, what is your 100% today? Tomorrow, automatically, today's 110% will be delivered tomorrow unknowingly, because your body is already achieved that much. Resistance of body will increase. So gradually, this is a gradual process. So if you do 80 tomorrow, you cannot go 120. You
Yeah.
can reach 120 only after reaching 118. So it's a
Yeah.
gradual process,
For
right?
sure.
So remember to be sincere, and you need to be really sincere and honest with yourself. What have you
Absolutely.
given today? Keep talking to yourself. In general life also, it is very important for you all, everyone. My life, half life is gone now. So everyone, you keep talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Accountability to set your accountability towards yourself first,
Sure.
then towards the
Yeah.
world.
Yep.
If you are
Yeah.
honest to
Yeah.
yourself, you will never do anything wrong.
Accountability, the core of everything. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Uttsav
Yeah.
Mishra. We had a wonderful time.
Mm.
All of us here at ViDe Sports, we were jumping in joy last night once you said you were going to join us. I hope you enjoyed this as well.
Yeah,
Probably,
very much, very much.
probably we'll meet again soon, and hopefully once COVID's done and in person, and have a different kind of session.
Yeah, sure. Sure. See you. Good luck.
See you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much,
Cheers.
Bye.
sir.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.